I don't even know where I'm going to start this video today, boys. Holy shit. A lot of things have been on my mind today, fellas. All the way from money to work, which I guess they kind of correlate, to girls, to bosses, lifting, just a bunch of shit, man. This is what I've been thinking about all morning. I recently got a new car, right? Because I needed one, not because I'm trying to, cope with how how much I kind of dislike my life. Not because of that, because my truck was getting old and I did need one. So I got a new car. Now, the only thing about that is that forces me to stay working here. And I knew it would. It's not like some surprise. I knew that, I would have to finance it and I'd have to take out a little loan for it to pay it off. And I knew that I'd have to stay at this job that I don't like, that I work 12 hours a day to pay it off. I knew that. Okay. Now, what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to ask my dad if I can start working a little bit less a week so I can spend more time focusing on my business, making videos and shit like that. Monday through Friday from about 7 in the morning to 6:30 at night, somewhere around there. So I guess like 11 and a half hours. I have no control over. I hate that, man. I hate it so much. I have to sit in this little... Okay, now I'm complaining about a job that a lot of people wish they had. So I'm sorry, guys. This isn't a bad job. It's actually a really good job. It's just, I know it's not for me. I just feel that it's not for me. So I'm not trying to sound sorry for myself or give myself pity, I guess. But anyway, so I sit in this cab for 10 hours a day. And, you have a 45-minute drive to work, 45-minute drive back home. As soon as I get home, go to the gym, 2 hours there. It's like a 15-minute drive to the gym, 15-minute drive back. By the time I get home, man, it is 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I shower, eat, that's like a half an hour or so. Then it's 10. And if I wanted to get a good night's sleep, which I haven't been doing, I would have to go to sleep right then. Right then. So it's possible. But I still have to, I'm really sounding sorry for myself, man. I'm not. This leads me to another thing that I'll address after this. I'm not trying to sound sorry for myself, right? I have a good life. But if I wanted to get a good night's sleep, I'd have to go to bed right then, okay? Which I don't, because I need to make videos and I have to edit videos and I have to work on my business, because that's the only way I'm going to get out of the life that I'm living right now. After I do all that, after I edit videos, post videos, make thumbnails, work on my business, I usually end up going to bed about 1 or 2 o'clock, right? And then I wake up the next day at about 6:30. So I don't get much sleep. And it's taken a toll on me, man. Really not trying to sound sorry for myself. This is basically just me ranting. I don't want to complain either, because there's a lot of people that have it way worse than I do. So that's basically Monday through Friday. And then on the weekends, I go over to my girlfriend's house Friday and Saturday at night. And I get shit sleep there. We don't get very much sleep. But when we do, I get shit sleep. Just because the bed is just so much different than mine, man. Hers is real soft, mine is firm. And I wake up and I feel like complete garbage Saturday and Sunday. So there goes the weekend. I try and get some things done. I still lift. I go to church on Sunday. Go to church. But, I just feel like complete shit those days. But if I don't go there, we don't get to hang out very much otherwise. So I almost have... Also, if you hear some, clanking in the background, my dad's doing an oil change right now on this machine, so that's what it is. But if I don't go to her house Friday and Saturday, then she gets, how girls get when you don't spend time with them. So she gets like that. And then I feel bad because, she is my girlfriend, and I have to spend time with her. And basically that cycle repeats itself. Now, what my goal is to talk to my dad to try and either work less hours or work less days so I have a little bit more time to do the shit that I need to do, man. Like this is where everything comes down to you, bro. It comes down to you. The person behind the camera. Well, I'm behind the camera right now, but the person that's watching this right now, it comes down to you. You might try and blame other people for your circumstances like I've been trying to do for weeks, bro, but it's all your fault. If you're stuck working in a job that you hate, if you're stuck in a relationship that you don't like, if you're stuck, whatever it is, bro, it's your fault. Your choices led you there. Now, you might have had something happen to you when you were a kid. Okay, that's not your fault, but you can still control your behavior and your actions. Everything is your fault. All of the choices, all of the decisions that you have made in your past has led up to this moment, you being here in the circumstance or circumstances that you are. If you're fat right now, it's because in the past you ate too much consistently. That's your fault. Nobody else's fault. I've been struggling with this too. I've been trying to, well, my mind has been trying to blame other people for where I am in life right now when it's my choices. That's like what I think about every time, you know, every time I'm here, I think about all those times I would just like sit on my bed and watch TikTok for hours. That's wasted time, man. That's time that I could have been building a business, building my business, or making videos or something productive. Instead, I was just sitting on my bed consuming mindless content for hours. And then, like, I get to work the next day and I think about it and I'm like, what were you doing, man? Why weren't you trying to make a better life, to try and build something, to get out of this, to do something that you like to do, to wake up in the morning and be excited? But no, I would sit there and just watch TikTok, bro. I wouldn't do anything. And thankfully, I was aware of this. Like, a lot of things just come down to self-awareness, of you being, aware of what you're doing and the choices that you're making and the consequences they have. If you hate your job and you go home after work and you sit on the couch and watch TV and eat fucking Doritos, dude, you cannot complain to anybody except yourself, because that is your fault. You could be spending that time that you do have control over to make a better life for yourself, man. To get out of those circumstances that you hate. To wake up every day and, be excited to actually do something you like to do. Instead of going to fucking Burger King or McDonald's and flipping patties, dude. That's literally what happened to me. When I would go to work in the morning after watching, just sitting on my bed watching hours of TikTok, I would get in this cab and I would think to myself, man, I wish I wasn't here, dude. I wish I was doing something else. And then I think about the free time I had the night before and how I chose to spend that free time. And I'm like, you have no one to blame but you, dude. You are the reason you are where you are. It's nobody's fault. My brain has been trying so hard to blame other people for where I am in my life. But it's my fault. It's nobody else's fault except your own. And once you realize that, and once you're aware of it, then you can be like, all right, I got to start spending my time a little bit differently. And I also thought about this, like, you either have the consequence of trying something and it being hard and you not liking it, but having there be light at the end of the tunnel, having there be hope that something changes, or you have the consequence of being the exact same way the rest of your life. You have to understand, man, that where you are right now is because of you. And another thing you have to understand is the daily habits that you have, what you do every day, they make you who you are. I thought about this a lot too. I was like, if I go to work every day and I go to the gym and I come home and I go to sleep, nothing is going to change in my life. 5 years down the road, I will be living that exact same life, just 5 years later, and more depressed. If you don't implement a daily habit or something into your daily routine that can, make you money, or like a step to reach whatever goal you're trying to reach, something that doesn't correlate to that goal, you're never going to reach that goal. You're going to be the same person you have always been. That's why I've been sacrificing half of my sleep that I get, because I'm like, I would rather feel tired and feel like shit every day knowing that, I stayed up late to work on something that has the potential to change my life. I would rather, feel that way versus getting fucking 24 hours of sleep, feeling great, but going to work and knowing that if I keep doing this, nothing's going to change. I would rather face those consequences than the other ones. And that's a choice you have to make. What is more painful? Your current daily life, like what you do every day, how you're living every day, or the pain of trying something new? That's up to you to decide, man. But I've already made my choice, dude. But I feel for you guys out there. It can feel like you're just trapped, man, and there's nothing you can do. But there are things you can do. But you just have to put in the work. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's the only option there is, dude. You have to put in the work. If you do, maybe something will happen, maybe something won't. But if you don't, nothing will ever happen. And you will continue to live the same exact life you always have. We got two choices, bro, and they're both shitty. Try something new. Hope and pray that something will happen. Or the second option, don't change. Live the same exact life you've been living. And face the pain of regret. Both of these options suck. But these are the only ones we have. And I know what I'm going to choose and what I have chosen. I'm not built for this life, bro. Like, if you're working a job right now and you're working like 9 to 5 or something, you are selling your life for money. Do you know how stupid that is? You're selling your life for money so you can go and buy shit. They are paying you for a chunk of your life. They take a chunk of your life and they use it how they want to. With that money that they give you for that chunk of your life that you've given them, you go out and buy shit that you can't afford, so now you have to give them more of your life for more of their money. Do you know how stupid that cycle is? I can't understand how people can live like that, man. You're giving people control of your life, of your time, for little pieces of paper, dude. Well, that's so stupid. Wake up, guys. Gosh damn, it's so dumb, bro. I don't know how people do it. I don't know, boys. This was a passionate video today. The moral of the story is, I'm where I am in my life because of my choices, and you are where you are in your life because of your choices. If you want your circumstances to change, you have to start doing something different. That's it. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Grab yourself up by your nutsack and get to work. Anyway, boys, peace out. I love you. Keep going. You can change something, man. You can start something. You can change your life. You can. Yeah. Anyway, peace out, boys. I love you.